slash live stream. This is Saints and Sinners Retribution, Walking Dead VR 2, starting a brand new playthrough. Ooh. Uh-huh. How do I do that? That'd be nice. How do I go back? Okay, well, I have played this game before. As you saw, there were 2 profile slots already used up. I've played through the game twice on my own. Menu, please. Thank you. It would be nice to not have to start brand new. That's what it seems like I could do. Like, keep all my weapons and blueprints unlocked from the previous save. Just restart the story itself for you guys. But it doesn't seem like that's an option. Unless it is. And I just don't know how. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm ready.
Either way. I don't remember if I did a playthrough of the first game on here, on YouTube. If I did, you guys can skip past this part. I'm in a small room, so I can't get a good swing. So don't expect me to be using two-handed weapons that often in this playthrough. My bad. And also, don't expect these episodes to be as long as my normal episodes are. The hours, like 5-6 hour long live streams. Because, if you guys know me in real life, you know that I overheat really badly.
Had a thought you've seen all there is to see. Are you sure about that? Hot damn, would you...
And, you can imagine how having a bulky chunk of leather strapped to your face, the VR headset, would not be good for someone who overheats. So, we'll see how long it takes for the sweat to start being a pain in the ass.
Well, look at you, tourists. La celebrité on the tip of everyone's tongue. If I'd have known you were gonna cause this much trouble, I'd have kept my mouth shut about the reserve. Maybe all those lives would have been spared. One thing is certain, though. Misery spread like wildfire, and your name was taken to blame. But what's done, it cannot be undone, no matter how badly you wish it could. You feeling okay, tourists? That thought eating up your brain? Got you seeing flames? What went down at the reserve? Well, that ain't nothing compared to the hell unleashed from Old Town. Wonder if we'll ever know who kept them bells ringing for 3 days straight. Riling up the horde into a frenzy so savage, the living didn't stand a chance. But despite it all, the reserve being a bust, a madman laying waste to Old Town, the tower folks don't seem frazzled. Business as usual. The building even seems a few stories taller, now that Mama finally slaughtered the reclaimed. And no one's heard boo from J.B. in a long while. Some say he's dead, but I'm more fond of the taller tales, that the devil slithered back to his warm and cozy domain. Of course, someone will always step out of the shadows and make themselves known when there are big shoes to fill, right?
That mile hole in the ground was going to be the end of New Orleans. We have reaped what we sowed. All those lives wasted, and for what? None of the legends were true.
Wonder how Mama's feeling about this noise coming out of the French
has
Quarter.
shifted.
It's only gotta be a matter of time before the tower comes knocking on that preacher's door, right? Are you sure you want to get caught in the middle of that mess, tourists? Maybe you'd be better off paddling back to the bayou. Leave Nola behind. Supplies are getting scarcer by the second. The living getting more desperate. And the dead, well, they just keep multiplying. Gonna take nothing short of a miracle to survive what's coming. Of course, you had some people talking like you were a miracle worker. But that's not how it's going down, has it? I'd say wherever the tourist goes, death ain't far behind. So, You got one or two of them miracles up your sleeve? Been saving them for the right occasion, maybe? She wants you to know something, tourist. That the darkness has swallowed you. There ain't no use in fighting it, she says. Just surrender. Let it devour you. You best be on your way home now, tourist. Let a dead man rest in peace. One last thing before you go. A bit of advice from beyond the grave. In a time like this, where it seems like the only decisions worth a damn are the ones that save your own ass, well, you best give that a second thought. Payback still exists, my friend. And payback is a whole lot more ornery than ribbed thin rabbit dogs. Payback is an honest-to-God force of nature.
Tourist! You alive? Up here! Tourist! You need to stand up. Shit. That's a lot of blood. We gotta move. Grab your flashlight. On your chest. Let's go. Floor collapsed and swallowed you up. Dropped you like a fucking rock. Thought you were toast. Now get your head clear. We gotta escape this hellhole. Place is swarming. Good. You snagged the blueprints. I can't believe what we went through to get those fucking things. Father Carter better be Hail Marying his ass off when we get back. Oh, fuck! You got company! Take this! We gotta get you up here and... Wait. What the fuck is that? I hear something. Shit! They're flooding in! Behind you! Run, tourist! Get the fuck out of here! Go!
I don't really feel rushed.
Glad to see you upright, tourist. Broken bones, not even a limb. Thank the Lord. Holland's found you in the bushes unconscious and dragged you here. Looks like you had quite an exit from the hotel. You have good news to share, I hope?
Good news is that I managed to make it out alive. Bad news.
My friends are dead.
Bingo.
Your compassion is boundless. What happened?
Riley couldn't handle it. Froze up. Cowered in the corner when we had to keep moving. When we tried to get him up, he freaked. Started flailing around, knocked one of our grenades loose, and it blew. Collapsed the floor on us. Blew him to smithereens.
Riley. Yes. I should have seen it coming. Boastful men rarely hold up under pressure. But they all knew the risk, and yet they forged ahead. Brave souls, all of them.
They died for a worthy cause.
I regret that you were put in such danger.
Don't sweat it. I know how to handle myself. We found the blueprints. But honestly, I don't know what good they're gonna do you. You'll never be able to clear that place. You need to rethink your plan.
May I have the blueprints, please? That hotel will be our home. We've had a setback, yes, but the blueprints are valuable. It will help us plan our next effort. When the time is right, we will try again. Our faith will deliver us.
From what I saw in there, it's gonna be a long wait.
Patience is a virtue.
True. But I ain't got any.
We want what everyone wants. Belonging. Community. Peace of mind. After the disaster in Old Town, many of my people are living in constant fear. The rumors of a psychopath behind it all have them rattled, thinking everyone outside of my flock could be the perpetrator, an envoy of Satan himself. But the living must band together, not remain divided. And the hotel is our answer.
Let's agree to disagree and move on. We got some business to discuss.
Indeed we do. I read the Pawn King's proposal. It's ambitious, but sound. You could tell Sonny I accept, but with certain stipulations. Here, I've outlined them in this letter. Minor tweaks to the agreement that I think he'll find amenable. A trade network for those of us outside the tower walls could ease a lot of suffering.
Yeah, Pawn King is a real saint. I'll give him your letter.
Unusual circumstances call for unusual alliances. Knowing Sonny, he's pacing behind that glass of his, wearing a groove into the floor, waiting for my response. Let him sweat it out for a bit. You clearly need to get some rest. Your weapons and gear are just outside the door. No offense, of course, just a precaution. God bless, and Godspeed, tourist.
Wow. Okay. Could have set them in there nicer. There's one thing that I want to do before I leave. Clear them out. Head into the basement of this hotel. Underneath the stairs. Blueprint for hand grenades. Now that I have that, I'll be leaving. So, I remember for sure I recorded the first game. I don't remember if I edited and posted it or not. But what I did for those recordings was I would do 1 day of the game at a time. The game is in days formats. So like mission 1 is this mission was on the first day. But I can't do that for this game because number 1, this game is day and night, so it's longer. So in the first game, a day... Hang on. So in the first game, a day would be, let's say, 40 minutes, for example. In this game, a full day, including day and night, so a full loot run is around an hour and a half. So I can't do it that same way. And on top of that, the first game took maybe 15 to 20 days. This one's around 30. I could do it, but the game would take a lot more episodes to complete. Which is where the streaming format helps. I don't like that. Okay. The cleaver that I shoved in my bag, gonna have to keep that. I'm preparing for the future. Later in the game, we will unlock these things called exile trading. And exile trading, very helpful, number one. Number two, one of the things wants cleavers. I remember that specifically. I have a list somewhere. I have a list that I can find if need be. These all start upgraded, which is very helpful. Gonna grab that upgrade right away. Rest of that's not super important. That's not really important. Arrows. And then I believe there's some back here. Yep. And then these books can be scrapped down. And then there's stuff over here. Bad durability. More worth it to scrap that down than use it. And then there's more stuff that way, which I'm not gonna go backtrack to at the moment. Don't need that at the moment. Yep. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Forgot about all this. Inventory upgrade already coming in clutch. You'll see later why I want to keep these. This room. More exile orders. There's one that wants one of every record. And speaking from experience, they are a pain in the ass to get in the future. So I'm just going to save them. Because I don't want to have to deal with it later. I didn't realize that the exile orders needed that. So I just scrapped them down. There's one that needs instruments too. Okay. It was 3 of every type of instrument. Sousaphone, saxophone, and guitar. No. Trumpet, saxophone, and guitar. Bow, backup guns, backup knife, gun and knife, plenty of arrows for the bow. That stuff isn't really interesting to me other than this, but I don't need any of that up there. So we're gonna go with this. Shafts and phosphorus. Leather and conductor. Alright. Okay. A little bit better. That's why we have the backup gun. And then health, food, that, and then I'll do another knife, and then a grenade. Normally I would do that spot being a grenade, but we're low on resources at the moment, so can't do that. Oh right, the pillows can be scrapped. Oops. Wait for Sunny to open. Okay. And then I'll take a gun, just to be safe. Right. Okay. Holder. Sunny was 65. And 47 is the tower.
Herd on pause. The ward. Food stockpile discovered. Old Town.
Ow. A little bit sick right now.
Welcome to the revolution, tourist. I'm Sable. This is Echo. Barnes is there in the back.
Wasn't expecting a crowd.
I couldn't go into details in the note I left. It's all about security. Just meeting with you here is a huge risk for us. Let me explain. We represent a growing faction inside the tower. People fed up with the current leadership. If Nola's gonna remain habitable, the time's come for a change at the top.
So this is a coup you have brewing.
Mama's made a lot of enemies, even on the inside.
Echo's right. All the stories Mama used to tell just never added up. People are starting to wake up and see the light.
How did you find me?
Everyone knows about the tourist. And we are always looking for allies. Barnes and I are Tower. Echo is former Reclaimed. There are more of us, about 3 dozen on the inside. And we've got sympathizers among the exiles. But I guess you'd call us the ringleaders.
Why revolt? The tower runs this city. Destroyed all of its rivals. You guys haven't made, right?
Sounds like they got you drinking the punch, too.
Our view from the inside isn't so hopeful, tourist. Mama's got every one of us in her sights. No one's safe. Ever since the reserve was a bust, she's been consolidating power. Building up units of heavily armed elite fighters, all loyal to her. Call themselves eradicators. The way we see it, the only chance to get to Mama is from within. And soon. We eliminate her, the tower can be returned to the people. And Nola survives.
Do you have the means to pull something like this off?
We're working towards it, yeah. But we're limited in our movements. Have to watch every step. We meet here when we can. What we lack is a reliable asset on the outside while we set the stage. Someone who knows the city and has free reign. Someone who can deliver a counterpunch. Keep Mama off balance.
Bueno, who better than the tourist?
What's Mama scheming?
Something big. If you thought the war with the Reclaimed was a disaster for Nola, that's nothing compared to what she's prepping for now. Fortifying the tower into an impenetrable fortress. We've been ordered to hoard supplies for months. And everyone's on strict rations.
They've got like 3 months of fresh water stored up, easily. Probably more. I've seen it.
And these eradicators, they're all training like there ain't gonna be no tomorrow. They're no joke.
Mama's desperate. With the scale of what she's planning, no one will be spared. This ends with her reigning supreme, or us taking the tower down, once and for all.
All right, you've convinced me. How can I help?
Now, the tower has their sights set on the radio station in the French Quarter, where JB used to broadcast. We think Mama's planning to use the station to flood the airwaves with propaganda. She's already papering the whole city with her old town conspiracies. They're gonna make their move on the radio station, soon.
Real soon. A daytime operation. We stop Mama from taking the radio station, we slow down the spread of her lies.
And instead, we give the people what they really want to hear. A new take on an old classic. Here. It's JB's last sermon. Hasn't been broadcast yet. Echo found it in an abandoned Reclaimed base.
It's a real firestorm, too. You've never heard JB like this. Out for blood.
We need you to stop the tower from taking over the station. And get JB's last hurrah on the air.
You alright there?
That's gonna piss Mama off.
Guaranteed. But it'll also get the exiles riled up. And we need that.
If we want to inspire an uprising, we can't have Mama polluting the airwaves with bullshit. We get the exiles behind us, then we strike. Barnes is going to go ahead of you. See what intel she can gather about access to the station. But she can't be seen.
I'll leave you a present in Bird Lounge, down the street from the station.
Before you go, we need a reliable way to communicate. Timing's key, so passing notes ain't gonna cut it. Echo?
These walkies are older than dirt. Broken, pretty much. No voice capabilities. But I figured out how to get the alert signal to work.
I'll reach out to you on the walkie when we need to meet. But you have to beep us back to let us know you're coming. Otherwise, we won't be around. You better get going. We need to roll out soon. Don't forget to grab that Beta from Barnes at Bird Lounge. She knows how to exploit the enemy's weakness.
I had heard that there's a way to fast travel from the bus to here. Instead of taking the long way around through town. Oh, I know this where this is. That'd be much faster, yeah. Yeah, this is right here. Guess I'll loot this area out. Shush. No more squeaking. I'm not gonna go all the way back. I'm also not gonna be collecting those little dolls. I don't feel like it. 127 wood, 85 metal, 101 bindings, 94 sharp objects. Already got a lot of shit. Where'd you want me to go? Bourbon Street. There's no mission objective there, so it doesn't have a marker.
got this? No.
I'm taking you down.
You're not very good at taking people down. I gotta get in there. Right? Yeah. Hi. Oh. Hi?
Tourist, did some recon on the best route to the station. Bourbon Street is blocked, no go. 2 ways around it. Head north on St. Peter, then slip through the back patio of the Maison, or south on St. Peter. Cut through Preservation Hall. Bingo, blockade circumvented. Broadcast booth is up on the 3rd floor. As far as I could tell, tower isn't heading up there. Sticking to the ground floor. Weird. No clue what that's all about. Before you roll out, make sure you snag a few goodies I left behind the bar downstairs. Keep it sneaky. Barnes.
Hello. Warn. Mourn. Need those later. You weren't using these, right? Hi.
That's the tourist? Doesn't look so tough.
Really? Be taking these from my collection. Don't mind me, anybody that may or may not be here. Upstairs I know is hostile. Yep. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna first adjust my earbud.
fuck up. Was it really him? I don't want to know. Hated his guts, but still, don't.
I'll bet he's up in the tower right now.
Jazz? All I know is it sounded like a funeral.
Make sure he doesn't come back.
We took the tower together. You faced the rotten teeth of death alone. From this burden, we are freed.
Half of an invisible barrier there. Okay. I know. Oh, secret. Beep. Okay. I was second guessing myself if I'd loaded that back up or not.
people of New Orleans. I come to you tonight with a tale of woe, a premonition. I have not had the fortitude.
That's definitely Korn. Korn and Slipknot. The mask with the spikes gives Slipknot away. Down here's the bad area.
Tourist, if you can hear this, we need to talk. Beat this back.
I'm gonna wipe the ground with your face.
No. Did you happen to drop your assault rifle, lady? No? Okay. It does look like a full gun, though. Yep. Whoa. None of that, please. Right. Forgot about that. That's also needed for an exile trade. So are those. And that. Everything is. Might as well be. Might as well be everything. And then the mushrooms respawn. out in the open. Okay. There was a bug in one of my other playthroughs. That area where the bed is, every time that I used the skiff, slept, anything of the sort, anything to pass time, teleport, stuff like that, it would always respawn all of the instruments. Flares are good at distracting walkers. So is my knife in their eyeball. I like to think that this is me, the tourist, just having fun with invisible ink. That's actually how we find the exiles later. Yeah, that's fine. Totally not related to what happened in the first game. Oopsies. My bad.
You're back. We've been listening on the radio. Nothing but a bunch of dead air. What happened?
Yeah,
You were wrong about Mama's plan. Turns out the tower doesn't give a shit about commanding the airwaves. They were there for a generator. Loaded it up and got away before I could stop them.
A generator? Why would they want that? We got all the power we need at the compound.
It's true. The tower doesn't use its own electricity. What they need, they get from solar. Generators eat up fuel, which is, like, very limited.
So, what the hell's going on here?
Looks like some plotting and scheming to me.
Fucking mama. Always one step ahead.
Damn. I was really looking forward to people hearing JB raging again. We gotta find a way to get it on air.
Don't worry. It'll get out there. We can't let this derail our plan. So, you got anything else to report, tourist?
Found a stupid...
I broke it.
Give me a second, please.
Wait, we're not finished.
I can focus now. Sorry.
Guess I'll finish now.
Damn. I was really looking forward to people hearing JB raging.
Don't worry. It'll get out there.
Found a stupid map.
Mind if I see how stupid it is? It's a tower map. I recognize the patrol routes. Looks like it lays out some exile locations in different parts of the city. Maybe they're encampments, fortifications.
Mama's not gonna tolerate a priest organizing a bunch of exiles. She's coming for them, and they gotta get ready.
Thank you, tourist. This is useful. We'll be in touch again when we figure out our next move. In the meantime, keep yourself safe.
Ignore that.
I'll be ready.
Wait for Sunny, and wait for them. And here's where we're gonna end the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.